Well, my friends, I'm GHondo, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. As promised at the end of last episode, I have done some planning. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because what I've decided to do is basically just isolate this section, as I had mentioned. And I got thinking later it might be a good idea to have an actual, like, double airlock system rather than just a single, so there's no mixing. But I don't really need to pump stuff out of here. If I just dig this part out and basically make a U-shape primary water with the polluted tank in the middle, well, a bit left, but whatever. That's all we really need. So rather than muss around with tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of piping, we're just going to slowly dig this part out. And I say slowly because we're only generating a little bit of water here, so I don't want to go too fast or we're going to run out of spots to go. So obviously I'm high priority deconstructing this and reconstructing it over here. Oh, and I saw this little piece of gold here and I want it, so we're building some temporary ladder just so they can stand here and get it, and then I'll fix it. I just want gold. I don't know. I don't even know what it does in this game, but I want it, so we're going to have it. Anyway, let's go. I suppose the other way I could have done, I could have just built a ladder up from here, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way. So we'll need to get that rebuilt going that way. So that the water purifier starts working again. So lots and lots of work to do. A lot of it priority 8 and 9, because, well, it's got to get done, so. You are constructing. Excellent. Okay, so now we have liquids again. Or theoretically could have liquids again. Lots and lots and lots of work, but I think it's a necessary evil. It's something we've got to do. Otherwise we're always going to be using polluted water, and that's just no good. See that? And I could also lock these so that nobody can ever get through them if I really ever wanted to. The other neat thing, not that there's a whole lot of hatches down here anyway, but hatches cannot go through these airlocks, so theoretically if I could trap one of the little jerks somewhere and not have to deal with them anymore. I miss a piece of... I did. That does not need to be there. The liquid pipe there too does not need to be there. Liquid pipe there does not need to be there. We might as well get some of that material back. Miners it may be. There we go. Isolated. Mostly isolated. And it's sleepy time for them, so we actually did okay on oxygen and on food. Very, very good. Alright, let's let them sleep. Again, if I could ever catch one of these in a spot, I could lock it into an airlock. But for the most part, I ignore them. Once in a while, they'll attack and we kill them. But other than that, all they do is they just go around and eat stuff, which is mildly annoying, but not enough to really worry about. If it ever eats, like, algae or something, I'd be really upset, but otherwise, not too concerned. Oh, because I was on the wrong one. I was going to say, why is this refrigerator only allowed 100 kilograms, but this one's allowed 20,000? But I was clicking on the wrong one. That would be why. Okay. So they're not actually using it yet, but it's there when they want to. That's fine. Somebody needs to go and bring some more algae down. And our filthy water. Still coming in nicely. I have no idea why it thinks that's the most likely shape that water would take, but we'll ignore that. That's cool too. At some point I may have to move this because this may at some point fill up completely, but we'll deal with that at the time. And nary a moment before. Still nobody's dug up my gold yet, huh? Okay. So be it. I think I may actually prioritize down this section. Don't really need it done yet. At least not until we have a lot more water. So we'll prioritize that down a bit, and there's also no real... There's no algae or slime or anything I really want down here, so it's really not critical. Okay. There's a blocked pipe somewhere, you say? There is. I got rid of a bit too much. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix that in a big hurry. Well, there you go. Now you're working again. Real water should start flowing through this pipe. Beautiful. That's how it's supposed to go. Very cool. I still have not figured this out, but whatever. Is this thing damaged? Yeah, wonder how that got damaged. Weird. Okay, well, whatever. Not sure how I did that or what did that, but so we won't worry about it too much right now. Circuit overload. Yeah, I probably need to research the heavier duty wiring. That actually might be causing some things to get damaged here and again because of the power problems, so we may very well need to start doing some research again and get more power stuff going. But I really wanted to get the water situation sorted out. Oh, you did that anyway without me doing it, and that's good. We can just forget all that. Go back to just having like normal tile, like I wanted originally. That works. Yeah, so this vent here is going to be really busy all the time. So of course I've wrecked this pipe as well. What am I doing? Or is it just too overloaded from the algae distiller to let any of the pipe here out? There's nothing currently in it. normal water, which you don't want. Let's see. Yeah, because some of this water is still legit. But it should be mostly polluted water. Okay. Maybe I'm not, because these are just inputs. That was the hydro farm. I'm wondering if it's not passing water on, the whole point of this, the way I envisioned it, was that this would be passing water onward and then out when it was done with it. I'm starting to think that each one would require an input. If that's the case, that's kind of gross. You're not even going to let me look at it, but... Okay, why are you saying I need certain kind of research when I've already built some of them? Oh, because at some point during an update they changed where stuff is, so I no longer have that. Well, isn't that silly? Well, that's kind of silly, isn't it? Alrighty, well. Yeah, there's the heavier duty wiring, which I probably really should get. Yeah, let's go ahead and tell them to get that. I then have to go through and, upgrade all the wires, which is a gigantic pain in the butt, but I think overall it will be worth it, because then there's not going to be so much trouble with damage due to overload for wiring. Like, for example, here you can see this wire is damaged because it's been overloaded. So, which gives them a lot of repair tasks that I don't want them to have to do, so... Oh, there's a whole pile of water up here, too. How tricky that would be to get at. Oh, it's actual fertilizer. Directly. Weird. Weird. Anyway. We'll not worry about that, so we're down a bit on oxygen, but we're up on food, so that's mostly okay. And we are out of algae. That's not good. That's not good. Let's get through to daytime here. But I'm starting to think maybe we could just work our way up there. Just to get at all that water. That could be helpful. So let's do something like that. Let's do something like that. I'm looking for, I want to make sure... Okay, so we do still want, like, algae. It's not like we've changed to fertilizer or something. I've never seen fertilizer as an actual square to build. So... it's a little bit strange to me. That's all, I just wanted to make sure I haven't, like, completely lost my mind here. I guess that didn't really answer that, but anyway. Yes, I'm sure it does. Looking for there was more algae. Well, there's some more algae and slime there. So I guess maybe outside of that we may have to very well... There's more slime here. There's lots of it. Okay. That's not so worrying then. We're not as bad off as I thought. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Really don't like that we're rapidly dropping oxygen though, so that's not so good. Wait, are we out of slime too already? That's not good. That's not so good. Sandstone and crap. Well, okay. Guess we're gonna have to prioritize some of this stuff then. Because that at least got some slime for us. See some slime getting over here. There we go, now we're producing algae. It looks like we get about a third of the weight of slime into algae, and the rest is just as junk water. So it's not a very efficient process apparently, but that's okay. That really is. It's like a water slide of water. That is really neat. It's bizarre, but it's really neat. Should go grab that, since it's like right there. What's that research doing? Should be getting pretty close by now, I think. Yep, just about done. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Probably won't be done by the time we're cutting this episode, but it should be pretty close, so that'll give us something to do for next episode, I suppose. You are out of algae, yeah. I know, I know. There we go. Okay, well that makes that a fantastic spot to put a cut in for the episode, so thank you everyone for watching today, and until next time folks, stay calm, and I hope you come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching, bye now.